All right, let's go, guys. We have some action here. Numedan against Papipa. English against Japanese. It's not a matchup I see very often, to be honest. Can I, man, this question is very. I get this question. I don't get this question a lot, but I see this question on the internet a lot. Like, it's Twitch illegal, but you can use VPNs. Are you not worried about being caught? Like, it's not illegal. I mean, you're just not gonna. The only way that where they can punish you for something like that is where you stream on Chinese platform and there is the VPN icon in your desktop or something like that. If you see Louis streaming, it will be something like that, like just having like a blur area where the VPN is just, you know, not there. But to be honest, it's not a big deal. I think a lot of people think like it's like some kind of crime or whatever. It's not. It's just they block the apps that because they don't want any competition. That's how they want it. To be honest, it sucks, but you know, you have ways around it. Especially when you're here for a while, it's just gonna be like you're just gonna know which VPN to use or whatever. So that's on VPNs on China. Man, I haven't cast a game in like, I don't know when was the last time I cast a game. But I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. One of my favorite hobbies. It all started when I was watching games. Just you know, just casting games. Not casting, but just watching. I will just watch a lot. I still do that a lot when I just wanna watch some games to learn from some pros or whatever. I will just go to the observer mode and just analyze and whatever. And I thought that was really fun. And because it was fun, I thought maybe some other people will like it as well. But casting is not easy, man. Casting is not easy. It's a lot of things. Now, it's been some time since I cast a game. Let me know if you wanna see more casting games in the future. But like the last time I cast a game was when I was in Plat. Or Diamond. And then in Plat I started, you know what, let's just learn the game more. And since then it's been several months. And almost reached Conqueror 1, not quite yet. But still there is like a lot of game knowledge that I've learned over those months. So hopefully I can give you more insights this time. Because otherwise, I feel like this game is so interesting, you know. Like there's so many small things. And the more you know the game, the more you can share about it. But casting also requires like a lot of other skills, like communication skills, like your pitch, your tone, like what to say. And, you know, it's pretty much entertaining people in a different way. So if you see it that way, there's also like not only game knowledge, but a lot of stuff. But it's just the best if you have. It's pretty relaxing watching me. Thank you. I'm not as relaxed as you watch, but I guess it's just part of this game. Oh my god, you have 2 TC here? I haven't seen this since the release of Japanese... Oh, is that a house? Oh no. Oh no, he thought it was a forge. It's actually a house. Or it's not? What is the stone for? No, this is not. This for sure is a mistake, right? So it's not a mistake. It was actually, you know what? I just need some stone. Oh, he just lacks some stone for the Damia Manor. Okay. Interesting. So we didn't really check the like the opening of Papipa, but one thing is he has a super slow age up. And he gathered enough gold to get passive stone to get the age up as well, because I didn't see the forge here. So, like, last time I saw this, like, usually, like, you go for, you know, the double forge, which kind of force you to lose some wood on it, because you're just gonna mine the stone and then just go somewhere else. But with the house now, I think, like, it's a little bit more of an optimized build that you can think of. I think, like... I was too distracted to check the opening, to be honest, but... We see a classic Lombard Rush from Numudan. I haven't seen this in a while. Like, when was the last time you saw a Lombard Rush? Especially with this meta, like, fetal aggression is not very well rewarded. I don't know if Papipo want to go for some pro scouting or some stuff, or if he has some honor. Looks like he doesn't want to pro scout. He's fine. Numudan doesn't have a meal here, so definitely gonna just playing old school. You know, just an old school push. Look at that, even going for the deer. Extremely honorable stuff to do these days. Going for the deer, risking it to get the gather rate that you need. Respect to Numudan, to be honest. Huge props to him. You don't see those every day. Tower here, which... Why is the tower here? Like, okay, like you're gonna... Yeah, so he cancel. So usually you will put a tower on the goal because you don't want to make many units. Tower Hill will just defend the food around this area, but it's already protected by the TC, so I didn't quite get the tower. Maybe Papipo is having one of those days like me where, you know, it's just you're asking why are you doing such decisions without even thinking. That happens to me more than what I should. Alright, so two honorable players going for the deer outside. Nobody going out actually putting a tower there just so that he can move his army and do some damage. Just gonna leave a couple of spearmen here. Just this month, Samurai. This Uma Bannerman is being so annoying. And to be honest, feels so weird to cast a game after so many months. That I feel like I'm doing so many mistakes doing casted games. And also during the game these days. Maybe it's the fact that I'm going to university and like I need to wake up 5:40 a.m. Like I wake up before the sun. I drive, I take the metro, I take the bike. The only thing I don't need to take is the plane these days. And then I come back home like 5 p.m. after having like 4 or 5 hours of class. Then I need to work. So this is not my best moment for sure, guys. Have some mercy on me. It's been really rough to go study Chinese at university. But nobody already having a decent amount of Lombos. 12 so far. So it's a really decent number. Papipo gonna build a tower here. Looks like he kind of like wanna rush castle. He doesn't really... You don't really want to fight in the Feudal Age against English, especially against Yuumi. I don't know how many times we saw Yuumi against Lombos and it never end in a good way. He has a +1 range armor. Nuran doesn't have any blacksmith upgrade yet, so it's gonna be able to hold a little bit, but tower looks like it's not gonna go up. Lombo's gonna be able to snipe that villager if they decide to target it, and it's like we're gonna have the classic push. Horseman trying to get the Lombos, but the Spearmen are already there protecting. The tower goes up, fortunately for Papipo. Let's take a look at the income per minute. He's far from maging up, so I believe like maybe he just wants to play in the Feudal Age a little bit. I don't know if that's a good idea against the English, or maybe he just wants to age up, but he just cannot at the moment. Single spearman here. Wrong neighbor, buddy. Wrong neighbor. No blacksmith yet? Yeah, there is a blacksmith. Let's see what he prioritized. Potentially to do a push here with siege engineering, probably. He has plenty of wood per minute to be able to build rams at this point. Unfortunately, we don't see the upgrades for Papipo, just because the observer mode is bugged. If there's something I would like to see next DLC, please fix the bugs that have been there forever. I have a suspicion that the guy who worked on the the guys who worked on the observer mode, he just stopped working there, and then just nobody can touch it because either they don't have the knowledge for it or they just have other priorities. I believe observer mode is a core feature of Age of Empires 4. Like, it's, you know, all the tournaments, all those big events that gather people's attention. You need to have a good observer mode, to be honest. Otherwise, it's just really hard. It's like, oh my god, Feudal Samurai. What is this game? The Yumi raid happening here. Takes down 3 villagers, actually. Very nice from Papipao, but now looks like Numodan is gonna return the favor here with these Lombos. Managed to garrison some villagers, but some of them not there yet. Loses only 2. Looks like he's trying to rush Castle Age, but either that or he just wants enough gold so that he can just build enough samurai. He knows he's gonna be pushed out of the gold. He's still there. Like, it's very funny because, like, if you think about it, normally you will defend here, but the fact that you have your army here makes this push a little bit ineffective. Like, he needs to worry about 2 places at the same time, which is really hard. Obviously, these players are really good, so I don't think that's... Oh my god, there's 3 villagers there. And more Lombos. Scout doing a YOLO round. Probably gonna die soon. And that's enough Lombos to take down a samurai. So... Papipao, gonna return. Gonna return for now. You just need a good engagement to take down these Lombos, and then you can go to Castle Age. Otherwise, it's just gonna be really hard. Really, really hard. Classic push from Numudan. I haven't seen those in a while. Like, classic Lombo rush with Spearman putting some pressure. And finally, Papipao's army arrived. Is it gonna be on time? Horseman, you're gonna be careful not to lose this Horseman against the Spearman. Yumi archers try to snipe those Spearman. But Horseman... Oh my god. Yeah, this is not gonna be very good for those Horsemen. Not enough Yumi archers to one-shot those Spearmen. It looks like this was a cleanup, but this is not all the army that Numudan has. So I don't know where is the other army. So he was there defending, so this is gonna be another wave. Very nice clean from Papipao, to be honest. He cleaned that up very, very nicely. Yumi archers surprisingly doing the job at this point. But Numudan are already there with plenty of farms already, 16. Gonna have like 5 more here. So he's in a better economic position, I believe, for now. And looks like Papipao doesn't want to go Castle Age yet. Just wanna play in the Feudal Age a little bit. That's like playing with fire against the English, especially like even if you take down the army, like going into, you know, going into the English base in the Feudal Age, it's really tough to do. It's really, really tough. You should have a extremely good advantage with your army if you want to do that. Very nice raid coming from Papipao here. But just the villager difference is quite big already. It's 11 villagers, so Papipao gonna need to do something about it. Otherwise, these armies just gonna get bigger and bigger for Numudan, and Papipao won't be able to sustain the economy, especially with those English farms. They are just really good. Look at those Yumi archers, just like having toy toy guns. But actually, I like this combo. Like, I like it much better than the Horseman one. Like, you don't need the Horseman when you already have plenty of man-at-arms. They will deal with this. And the Spearmen are pretty much useless at this point. Against Yumis and Samurais, Spearmen not gonna be doing almost nothing. And looks like Papipao will keep pushing here. But net worth castles already there for Numudan, and I believe he can take this engagement with Network of Castles and under the TC. Maybe a little bit of overextension from Papipo against that that English TC, but looks like Feudal Samurai. Very nice. Very nice so far. Look at this army. Like, you don't see those every day. You usually see the Castle Age with those Japanese. Like, that's all you see these days, but Papipo is just taking it to another level now. This long fiddle with Japan. Has plenty of food, actually. Strangely enough, he has way more food income than Numudan. And oh my god, this buildings here. It's not. I don't think Papipo is thinking about a farm transition anytime soon. It's like, we're not making farms in the future. We either do or die in Feudal Age. But it's actually a very... kind of like a very strong army here. If you think about it, having those man-at-arms. It's kind of like in HRE, when they get to a point where they can just mix man-at-arms into their composition, it gets really annoying. But the same can be said with Numudan, right? Like, you have the early man-at-arms, like, against the Samurai. So Samurai should have more attack than these guys, especially with a +2 attack, but other than that, they're just pretty much the same. I swear to God that I thought that we were having like a... oh crap. Okay. I swear to God that like Samurai had more range armor? I'm not sure. I don't know why I thought that for my whole life. Floating gate coming, and it's gonna be upgrading all those units. Numudan not quite there with the age up, but I don't think he's in a position where he can die as soon as the opponent ages up. Like, he has plenty of army to deal with this, and a lot of man-at-arms, a lot of lombos, so not going down anytime soon. Yumi archers getting veterancy. And it looks like Papipo is just gonna take his time, you know. He knows he's behind on the villager count. He's gonna put a second town center. He's already in Castle Age. The Yumi rate in the house, my friend. That's a lot of Yumis to take down one villager, to be honest. And the good thing about these guys that they can run. They really can run. That's a good thing. Like, these guys have like 1.12 move speed. These guys have 1.38. So the worst case scenario, you just run and Lombos won't catch you. Oh my god, that's... what is this white tower, man? What is this? This is actually gonna work quite well for him. Oh no! No, not like this. What is this white tower even protecting? Doesn't have any resource around. It's just a forward white tower, you know. He could have easily go for King's Palace and upgrade the units and just defend with that. But now, Papipo is on a second town center. So he's gonna catch up. Nomura is in one town center. So he has a white tower, but... oh god. I guess it's just gonna protect the monastery. Nomura is walling everything. Shinto priest. Not a good date for being a Shinto priest here. And this is the point where Japanese get really scary. Like, they're getting Odachi. Just +4 damage against infantry. Which is really good against the English, to be honest. It's really, really good. Man, after this I just feel like I want to play Japanese now. Especially after losing so many games. Like from Diamond Tree to Platinum Tree. I feel like You know what? There's nothing else to lose if I change the Sif. Just play something different, I guess. Five people already with one relic. Looks like he's finding his way around. Like, this wall is very interesting because this kind of force five people to go to this area where the white tower is. What is this, guys? What is this? And looks like Numurang's gonna attack. And Papipo is far away from his base. It's like he noticed. Take a look at his vision. Yeah, he noticed the army. He pulls back for now. Trebuchet pulling back. And finally, Papipo catch up on the villager count. He's actually ahead now. But the English, no ironclad yet with this for these units, but they do have the network of castles, so they're gonna be a tough one. So what is it gonna be? Samurai with pretty much, this is actually 18 damage each, or against man-at-arms, because both of them have pretty much the same composition here. Like, it's pretty much the same. So it's just a matter of, I guess, just A moving, and Yumi archers will just need to take down the crossbows. But Numurang has some crossbows, so that's something you need to keep in mind. And probably he's just shift clicking. Let's take a look at those crossbows. Not shift click, but anyway, he's... Oh my god, Papipo. Not enough man-at-arms for the front line. And Numurang is just gonna push now. He does have the advantage. Papipo has 38 archers, but Yumi archers against man-at-arms. Ironclad already there. So these guys are just iron chats. And he's just gonna keep pushing here. TC already in a rough spot. Can be easily taken down here. And Papipo's economy is being idle for now. It's like Numurang has successfully pushed into Papipo's base. Yumi archers, not enough. Indeed, and Papipo taps out. Well played by these two guys. Oh man. I'm glad I picked this game. It was such a